This is a decal job that is going to be 1,000 decals. I'm trying to print them 100 at a time. They have a kiss cut on the edge between on the black area. There's like a tiny bleed there, so hopefully when it pulls back to cut, they will be the bleed will be big enough so there's no white showing on the edge. I tried, wasn't sure about what amount I should cut at first. I don't want this to take forever, so I thought maybe if I print 100 at a time, that the job would run a little smoothly. If it rolls back to do the cut and kind of messes things up, then I'll probably reduce it down to maybe 50 or maybe even 20 per job. But so far so good. It's probably been printing maybe an hour, and I'm probably about 25% of the way done with this one. So, or maybe 50, I'm sorry, 50% done. But once I get them all cut up, all printed out, I will show you how I'm going to cut them, and we'll see how that process works. Okay, so it looks like it's 100% ripped, so these decals are 3x5 inch. They're a little bit bigger than 3 inch. They're like a 3.7, almost 4 inch. But it looks like it's printing, maybe it's printing the last row. I haven't counted. There should be 100 on this sheet, because it looked like it said it was going to use, the print area was 128 inches long, so that's almost, yeah, that's quite a bit. So we'll see what it does. The roll I'm working on is a 50-yard roll. Basically this roll, because I ordered a 30-inch wide roll and I had it cut into a 20-inch piece and then a 10-inch piece. The 10-inch piece I need to shave off 1 inch because the BN20 won't read that size. 10-inch because the pinch rollers don't pick it up, which is weird, but that's how they do it. So here's the stage I'm at now. I ended up printing about 1,000, probably a little more. It did take quite a while to print 1,000 at this size. I had to break them out into sections of 28 decals per sheet. Went to about a 3-foot sheet. They're all stacked right here, and basically what I'm doing is I'm slitting them 4 at a time, stacking them in stacks. And then I'll take them over here to my paper cutter and I'll cut them down. I'll stack them up and then I'll cut them down into some smaller stacks, and then I'm just stacking them up like that. This is taking a little while, but I'm just starting out and this is all I have. I don't have the GS24 style cutter that I think would help out, because if I had that, then I would probably do a perf cut and either cut them in perfect ovals or cut a square around them. More than likely I would probably do an oval cut like this one. I did this on the BN20, but it took a while to get that done. And plus, if you look at the edges, it wasn't very clean. It was kind of wobbly. So this is what I'm doing for now. It's taken a while. I am making a good amount on it as far as the money and the profit, but it's taken a lot of time. So, but sometimes that's what you have to do until you get enough money to get the equipment you need to get it done quicker. So that's where I'm at right now. So I use a guillotine, or I don't know if this is a guillotine style cutter, but it's a heavy duty cutter that I bought years ago because I was printing invitations on cardstock on a standard size, a 5x7. And I would design the invitation, create a bleed on the invitation with crop marks, and then I would use those crop marks to cut the material. So once you get it lined up where you want, you've got to pull this little red tab back, and then the blade will come down, and then it just cuts right where you set it up. And then you unclamp it, and you have to pull it back out and readjust it. It does pretty good. I'm doing maybe 100 at a time, I guess. It'll do all the way up to an inch thick, or high that blade is. This thing will go up pretty high. But the blade's getting kind of dull down at the end over there, because usually you line it up on the edge like this right here, and then slide it forward, because it's got rulers on the side so you can measure it. But my blade is getting kind of dull, and a brand new blade for one of these things is like $90 or $100. So I've actually taken it out and hand sharpened it with a sharpening stone, and it's worked a little bit, but I probably just need to get another blade. If you need a good cutter, I would invest in one of these. I think you can get them for 150, 170 bucks. I don't know, maybe cheaper, but they're all over Amazon. I used one at one of the companies I worked for. We used it, and ever since I saw this type of cutter, I haven't switched to any kind of other, like those guillotine style that you see like in schools and stuff. Those don't tend to cut straight, and they can't cut very thick. These can cut very thick. Just wanted to give you an idea how thick this is and how much it's cutting. I mean, that's quite a bit. So that's it. Once I get done, I seal the box up, put a shipping label on it, and then I like to put a sticker on the outside of the box so they know, so you can kind of get a preview of what their decal looks like. These boxes are ordered from the Uline website. Can't remember how much they are each, but you order like 50 by 50 count, and it's a pretty reasonable price, and I think it's worth it, because when you package it up nice like this and send it to your customer, it's more professional looking, and just makes things look nicer. So that's it. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. I'm gonna keep trying to post different videos of different things that I'm doing, so just check back. Please like and subscribe.